Why is mold toxicity such a big deal? Hi, I'm Megan. I'm a nutritional therapy practitioner and functional blood chemistry specialist. I run a holistic health practice, and about half of our practice is working with people who have mold toxicity or mold illness as a major root cause of a lot of their health issues. And I really want to express how big of a deal mold really is in the body. And it's so often missed, for sure, in Western medicine, but even in the holistic health world. And a lot of practitioners are not mold literate, are not trained in mold, and don't understand the full scope of mold, and also the full scope in helping someone heal from mold. So I just want to go over a few really big highlights of ways that mold really impacts the body when it's in our body. So, and if you're like, how do I know? Check out some of my other videos in my mold playlist. I talk about testing, talk about testing your body, testing your home, and then I also talk about what to do and how to start healing. So mold impacts the whole body systemically and is a major stressor. So it's going to naturally increase stress. So cortisol issues, for sure, we're gonna have some problems there. Overall stress is just going to be an issue. You might feel extra anxiety, and there's also some other reasons why. The anxiety may be very real for you if you have mold toxicity issues, but overall stress is going to increase. You're going to feel oftentimes a general sense of unrest and unsettledness inside of your body. It's also going to decrease your stomach acid levels, partly because of the stress, also partly because of nutrient deficiencies. Your body's trying to get this out. Yes, absolutely. It was designed to get things out of the body. However, mold is often too big of an issue for it to do it by itself. And there's also, once again, a lot of other things that are going on here. And so for some people, they can. For others, they can't. And they need additional support in this process. So nutrient deficiencies, lowered stomach acid levels, which all of those plus the actual mold inside of the body are going to feed gut overgrowth issues. This can often look like bacteria, yeast, fungus, and parasites, all of them. At the very least, often we will see yeast as an issue and parasites. Parasites love mold. They love mold so much. And if you're doing any sort of mold protocol, please do parasite work. When the parasites die, they're also going to release more mold into the body. So please do parasite work. If you're going to do mold work, you should absolutely be doing other gut work as well, because I can pretty much guarantee you're going to need it. Mold also really impacts neurotransmitters, aka your mental health. So the production and transportation of these neurotransmitters and neurotransmitter pathways. Anxiety and depression run rampant. Cognitive issues run rampant in people who are struggling with mold. And this is a massive issue. And if you address the mold, these issues go down. You should also be learning how to regulate your nervous system as you're going through mold protocol, and this will further help that process and help to reset the body so it can learn how to feel safe again physically, but also mentally and emotionally. All of that plays a really big role. It's going to impact oftentimes your skin. And for some people, this is acne. For some people, this is rashes, hives, eczema, psoriasis. It can also impact a lot of your allergies, sinuses, nasal passages. So a lot of congestion is often common, sinus pressure, sinus headaches, all of that. It's also going to impact hormones, your sex hormones, your thyroid hormones, your stress hormones. All of these things are often impacted. And once again, if you only work on hormones and you have this mold in your body, you're not going to get very far or stay there for very long. So we need to look at all of this. So and I'll say last but not least, let me actually go two other ways. So the next one is blood sugar regulation. This is a really common sign. We'll see this on blood work, and that you could be eating perfectly, but you're going to have some weird blood sugar markers. The other thing is cholesterol markers are often going to be very skewed, trending high and or low. It really depends on the person. And so this is going to really impact the body. So if you have a ton of chronic issues, moral of the story is check for mold. See if this is your big root cause, because if you address everything else but don't address the mold, you're going to have to basically restart. and address the mold, and then downstream impact everything else. If you need help and support in healing from mold, or knowing if you even have mold, is mold an issue in your body, please book a free consult with us. We'll be more than happy to do a deep dive with you to see if this is something that we think could be an issue and how we think you need to heal in order to do this. And we have a very, very high success rate in helping people heal from mold toxicity and everything else that comes along with it.